Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here with my 100% full game walkthrough for Don't Knock Twice, showing you how to get all 1000 out of 1000 Gamerscore or earn the Platinum Trophy. This game will require 2 full playthroughs, which are both shown in this 35-minute video, and if you do see shorter guides out there, it's likely they don't show you both full playthroughs. Now, this is a first-person game. You're going to move with the left stick and look around with the right stick. Your right trigger is your interact button, so you'll want to start off by looking to your left and picking up the phone. I'd recommend you have this phone out for the majority of your playthrough if you'd like. Now there's also 25 collectibles. You'll find your first one off on the couch right to your right hand side. These are going to come up as kind of articles that you're going to read. There's also a separate 13 dolls which you'll have to find and pick up and throw. Once you throw them, if you throw them from a high enough height, they should smash into a green mist, and there's 13 of those you'll also need to do. Now once in this room, pick up the candle and light the candle from the fireplace by using B to crouch. Now one of the other things you'll need is the left stick. If you click it in, you can sprint in this game. There is an achievement or trophy related to completing the game without lighting any of the candles on the wall. I'm going to accidentally light one on my first playthrough, but because we do a second playthrough with a speed run, you can always mop it up on that run even more easily. As soon as you exit the first door, turn to your right hand side and find your second collectible at the end of the hall. Now you can turn around and follow the hallway. In a little bit here I will begin sprinting, although I won't be going too fast, so you should be able to keep up pretty easily. At the end of the hall you should find your third collectible on a desk before continuing. For doors in this game, what you'll have to do is look at the doorknob and then hold the trigger and then use the right stick in order to move the door either back and forth in the direction you want to open it. This is a terrible system and the controls are easily the worst part of this game because I believe it is an Oculus Rift port to the Xbox One and it just doesn't translate all that well. After that door, you can find your fourth collectible here on the desk and then you can continue a little bit forward. You should see the white door in front of you and open that into the courtyard. This courtyard is a little bit of a common area between all of the areas of the map, although it's really not that big. Also, at no point can you die in this game, so really you don't have to worry about a hell of a lot. Just run through and try not to get too scared. Inside the courtyard, near the edge, you'll find this pot. You can move the pot to find a doll underneath, pick up the doll, and then throw it to smash it. Also in the courtyard, you should see a small bird feeder. Go up to the bird feeder and pick up the little packet of bird feed. Then you'll want to focus on it and flip it around to pour the bird feed onto the bird feeder. Then you'll unlock an achievement or trophy for that, and you'll back up and a crow will fly onto the bird feeder. Take out your candle by switching with Y and then go and light the or triangle and then go and light the crow on fire in order to grab yet another achievement or trophy. Now again, if you want to get the one for not lighting any of the candles, you'll probably want to have your phone out for the rest of this walkthrough. So you'll see the girl in the window. Look at her until she runs away and you get a text message from her. After she runs away, you should be able to get access to the next door. You should also hear the creaking of that door. So it's a small gate here. There's only 3 doors. You can't really get lost. So go through that gate and then turn to the right hand side and go through the door into the other part of the house. Once you're in here, you're going to, this should be familiar, you're going to walk forward and then cycle back to a new door that wasn't open the first time we were here. Halfway through that second hallway, turn left and then go into the room. You'll notice a large foyer area with a piano. And next to the piano, there's a desk and there's a collectible there. That should be your 5th one. Pick it up and put it down. Now, excuse my small 360, there is a closet next to the fireplace. Go into that closet to find a doll. Pick up that doll and give it a good toss in order to break it and turn it into green dust. Once you do that, you can now go upstairs. At the top of the stairs, you'll take a right-hand turn and see a collectible on a low white desk. Then we can continue forward and the hallway will be blue now. We'll take a left-hand turn. Keep your eye on the left. There's a small little hole in the wall with another collectible. Now we can continue forward to the end of that hall, take a right-hand turn, and then go to the first door on your right hand side. As you enter, there's a collectible directly in front of you on the bed. This should be a diary. There's an achievement or trophy related directly to this diary. Then walk forward and look on the little makeup cabinet. There's another collectible there you should pick up. Then turn around, and on the nightstand next to the bed, there's also another collectible. I believe this is 10. Then you can go into the closet. You will unlock an achievement or trophy for getting 10 of the collectibles. Once in the closet, you should find a doll, and you'll want to give her a toss. The door will also shut behind you as part of the story, so open it back up once you receive the text message. After opening that door, we are going to now continue through that hallway we were just at. There will be some funky things happening. Again, you can't die in this game if you let yourself kind of experience it. It's maybe a little bit spooky, but it's probably the least scary horror game I may have ever played. Probably an Oculus. It's terrifying, but just with a controller, it's not all that terrifying. So walk forward to the edge, turn right. You'll notice a collectible on the desk in front of you at the end of the hall, as well as a large door. Open that door, and you'll be on top of a small balcony type area. Go to the end of that balcony. I've pulled out my candle just so you guys can see a little better. But there's this tiny little doll on the desk up here. Give her a toss. Green mist. That means it's confirmed smashed. And we can now go downstairs. At the bottom of the stairs, look to the pentagram in the middle of the room. There's a desk in the middle with a family photo. Pick up that photo in order to get collectible number 12, I believe. Also, part of those collectibles, there's a certain amount of them that are pictures. So there's also an achievement or trophy tied to getting all the pictures, but we'll get that along the way. Make your way towards the statue. There's a desk in the back corner with another collectible piece of paper on it. Then work your way directly across the room to find yet another doll. Give her a toss, break her open. Then in between those two, you should see a small kind of bath area with like a gate. So go to the handle and just rotate the handle to open the small little metal piece. You'll find a cup inside. Lift the cup up and just hold it for about 5 seconds. It'll eventually disappear out of your hands, and it'll actually teleport to the pentagram we just walked by. The idea of this game is that you're going to be filling this pentagram with objects from the house until you finish the entire symbol. You'll get an achievement or trophy for every single unique item you pick up as well. A door will open next to the pentagram with a collectible on a cabinet right to the right of it, and it'll also introduce you to this hairspray thingy, which will help you get through, you know, blockades of dust and whatever. Use RB to shoot that flame and then go through those areas. As soon as you go through your first one, on your left, you should see a doll. Give her a toss. And then continue through the next couple of, like, blocked, bushed areas. Also, I believe that is now over half the dolls. I believe that's 7 out of 13, so you would have had an achievement or trophy unlock just there. Go through the doors, continue through the gate. You'll end up back in the courtyard. Look through the window. And you should notice that girl again. You'll have to kind of wait until this sequence is done for the next door to open. So just sit here and watch for about 20-30 seconds before we continue. I also decided that right now is going to be our only achievement or trophy check of the entire playthrough. We're at 10 out of 28 or 230 out of 1,000. There would be 29 on PlayStation, but you'd still have 10 out of 29. You can also see some of the percentages we're working towards if that interests you. Very small chance you've missed anything at this point. Alright, so now that that window is closed and you've continued to play the game, this door on your right hand side should be open. If you go to the main menu and then come back, it might glitch on you like it did on me, so you might have to restart the whole game if that door didn't open for you. But go inside that door. First door on your left is the pool room. When you enter the pool room, 3 collectibles on the pool table. Grab them all. I believe that's 15, 16, and 17, if I'm counting correctly. Now, after that, you want to pick up the black cue ball from the table. After picking it up, you'll want to drop it in the pocket of the pool table. I believe any pocket will work, and that'll grab yet another achievement for you or trophy. Now you can walk forward to the fireplace and grab the collectible piece of paper here. and drop it. There's another thing we can do in this room, but we'll end up doing it later. Instead, continue through the room and you'll end up back in kind of the connecting hallways. Go straight across the hallway. And that was actually the light on the wall I accidentally lit back there because I didn't have my phone out. But again, we're doing another playthrough, which is super easy, so not really much to worry about. We'll end up back in the piano room, and this time we'll be able to make our way through into the kitchen. So do that. As you enter the kitchen, there will be a collectible directly in front of you. If I'm counting right, this is number 19. After that, you'll make your way to the other side of this cabinet or this like island in your kitchen. And you want to crouch down to find a doll. Pick up the doll and give it a good toss in order to break it into the green mist. Then you'll want to use your right trigger in order to put your hairspray bottle away if you still have it. And then you can pick up the kind of hatchet from the table in the kitchen. And now you can use that hatchet in order to open up doors that were previously locked with the right bumper. So open up this door next to in the kitchen. You'll also grab an achievement or trophy for using it, I believe. So walk forward, take a right-hand side turn. You'll see this kind of pipe with gas. Close it, which will turn off the stove in the kitchen. Go back to the kitchen and then open the stove and pull out the burning teddy bear. I believe it's a teddy bear. Once you do that, that's your second piece of like the second thing you need for that pentagram we were talking about earlier. After you pick it up, you can basically just let it go and it'll eventually disappear. The achievement or trophy will unlock for that specific item as well. Go back to where we just were in that hallway behind the kitchen. Instead of going right, turn left this time. Any minute now. There we go. So turn left and then use your hatchet to hit the wall at the mid section to break the wooden beams, then hit it a little bit low to break the other wooden beams. You'll get spooked after the wall kind of explodes as well. And then you want to walk forward, turn to your left, and go through that door right next to you. This will get you back into the piano room. Once in the piano room, walk forward and grab the collectible on the piano. I believe this is number 20 out of 25. After that, you can use your hatchet in order to take the lock off the front of the piano. Because that was number 20 to 25, we'll also get the progressional collectible related achievement. So use your hatchet, open up the keyboard or the piano, and then interact with the one key that has a fingerprint on it. After you do that, a door should open. Go back there. Before interacting with anything in this room, take a left-hand turn and go to the window area. If you notice on the desk, you should notice a doll. Pick it up and throw it. I accidentally threw my hatchet, but I will need it, so make sure you still have your hatchet on you. I believe you need it. Then you can go to the electrical box in the corner, and at the electrical box, you can pull down the handle. The detection on the handle is a little bit janky, so you might have to kind of position yourself right in the corner. That'll open up the attic stairs. Go to the top of the stairs and turn to the right-hand side. Pick up the tiara type object in order to teleport it to the pentagram. Then we can also drop our hatchet and swap it for the hairspray fireball thingy. And turn around, go through the webs. And after you do that, you'll end up in the bedroom. Once in the bedroom, pick up the collectible on the corner of the bed. Then pick up the hatchet on the other corner of the bed. This will allow you to escape this room. Once you get out of this door, go into the hallway and make a left-hand turn. You'll see the cabinet directly kind of on the wall there. Use your hatchet in order to destroy the lock. Open the left-hand door, and you'll find a doll inside. Give her a toss. Make sure she breaks. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 tosses. I honestly have no idea what breaks them and what doesn't sometimes. Make sure you have your hatchet still on you in case you dropped it like I did. And then turn around and go to the end of this hallway and you'll find the bathroom. This next step is somewhat optional, but I would recommend it. Go to the faucet and turn on the hot water. Then interact with the picture on the mirror ledge. Then interact with the doll next to the toilet. I guess it's a bidet. These people must be in England. There's also a giant turd in the toilet. That was great for a Saturday morning. So yeah, throw the doll, it'll explode. Make sure you have your hatchet. The faucet should have written the passcode for the safe on the window. You don't actually need it. You can just hack the safe right away, but we needed the collectibles anyway, so we did it while we were here. Go back to the bedroom we were just in, and the code for the safe is 4862. Enter that code into the safe in order to open it. Inside of the safe is a diamond ring. Pick up the diamond ring, it'll get teleported to the pentagram, and then we're off to the next area. Because this is one of the pentagram items, you will receive an achievement or trophy, and you will need your hatchet, so if you dropped it, make sure you pick it up. Now, from here, we can turn back around and make our way downstairs. As we go downstairs, you'll notice the door right next to the bottom of the stairs. Go through that door. Then go across the hallway, so go straight just a little bit to the right and keep going straight past that candle we accidentally lit earlier. Into the next room. This room is the pool room. Now that we have the hatchet, we should be able to go through this door as well. So go through this little back closet door. Inside of this door, there is a little bit of a hallway with a doll at the very end of it. Pick up that doll, give it a toss, make sure it breaks, as always. Now, at this point, there is also a miscellaneous achievement / trophy related to the basketball. I was hinting at it a little bit earlier. What you'll want to do is use your hatchet to open this door right here. And then open the door and drop the hatchet just like right in front of the door. Just remember where you drop it. We'll need to come and grab it in like 10 seconds. So I dropped the hatchet. Now go next to the fireplace and you should see a basketball. Grab the basketball and we're going to take it into the courtyard. So the courtyard is actually very close. Just go out of the pool room through the white door right next to it. You'll have to drop the basketball to interact with the door. Now take the basketball into the courtyard. You should see a basketball net on the side of the building. Just aim up, use the left bumper to give it a toss kind of straight up through the hoop. And that'll unlock your miscellaneous achievement / trophy for making a basketball shot. Now we can go back to where we came from, pick up the hatchet we left on the ground, and we're going to make our way into the basement, which is the door directly in front of us as we exit the pool room. Knock out the handle, give it a good push, and down the stairs we go. At the very bottom of the stairs, collectible number 23. Then turn to your left and use your hatchet to go through the left-hand side wooden area. With your candle out, touch the painting, which will burn the painting. And this is a miscellaneous achievement / trophy for destroying that painting. It is a Easter egg to the studio that worked on this game called Wales Interactive. I believe it was a picture of related to their logo. Now from here, what you'll need to do is walk to the end of the hall until the generator starts. When the generator starts, it'll actually put like a rotating dial or a handle on the side of the wall right here that wasn't here before. So after that generator starts, come back and rotate that handle to get the piece of wood to come down and bridge the gap for you. Go across the gap, and there's a couple of things we'll need to pick up here. First thing is use your hatchet in order to destroy the lock on the cabinet. Open the right-hand side door of this cabinet to find the doll inside. Give the doll a toss and make sure she turns into green dust. Next to her, you can also find a picture. I believe she was the last doll, by the way, which is why we unlocked that achievement. So next to her, there's also a picture. That is one of the family photos. So that's the last family photo we have. Although there is one more collectible. You'll get another achievement or trophy for getting that picture. And then directly behind you, you'll find like one brick that has a little symbol on it. Pull that brick out and then pull out the tiara or like a bracelet, or I don't even know. I feel like this is the second tiara already. But that'll disappear and go to the pentagram, which will also unlock an achievement or trophy for you. As you cross the bridge back, the cage will fall. And then we can go up the stairs and straight to the pentagram area. There is one more collectible. Even though we just unlocked a whole bunch of achievements related to collectibles, they're not all done just yet. Top of the stairs, we're exiting the basement, go through the white door into the courtyard, go across the courtyard into the wooden door. Through the wooden door will be the pentagram, which is now completely filled. Give it about 15 seconds for it to do its thing and spawn a door in front of you. As it spawns the door in front of you, you'll want to walk towards it. It'll have one of those knocker things on it. I have no idea what these things are called, but use it to knock on that door 2 times, and you will be teleported into this world. Directly in front of you, to your left, is your final collectible, 25 out of 25, and we've already gotten the 13 out of 13 dolls. If you've gotten all of them, you will unlock 2 achievements worth 100. One is for getting all collectibles, and one is for getting all collectibles in a single run. Pick up the flamethrower hair extinguisher thingy, and make your way through the first 3 brushes of bushes there. Go into the open area, you'll see a rope that's connected to a cage. You'll need to crouch, and then light the rope on fire. This is pretty much the end of the game, by the way. As the crate with the person falls, there'll be some black mist that comes around, and the person will stand up directly in front of us, and then they'll begin to run away from the monster that is directly behind us. So sprint forward, and you can have whatever you want in your hand. You can toss the flamethrower to the side or have your cell phone out or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But you will make your way to the edge, or the end rather, directly in front of us where there is a door. Now, sometimes it glitches. If it glitches on you, just go to the main menu and load back. You should be fine. But go up to the door and try to knock on it, and a cage will fall directly on you. You should be able to turn around and pull the axe out of the cage, and you'll want to do that. If you can't turn around, you'll have to go to the main menu and come back and try again. Now, there are 2 different endings to the game, and you need to get both of them. The one I would recommend you do first is called, it's for being aggressive, which will have you take this hatchet and attack the hands that are coming on the cage. So as these hands approach and grab the cage, take your hatchet and start swinging at the hands, and every hand will take 2 hits, and there'll be some blood that comes out every time. After that happens, the cage will get ripped off, and then just one more hatchet to the head of the monster, and that will be the ending for being aggressive. At this point, you should be teleported back. The person will be dead in front of you, and you'll unlock the achievement or trophy for completing the game while being aggressive. Now, the other ending, which we will need to get as well, is for being passive. All you do is, once you're in the cage, you just sit there and do nothing. Waiting about 30 seconds, the monster will kill you, and you'll get the one for being passive. Now, I'm going to take a quick look at my achievements, and you'll notice that there are 2 that I'm missing. One is the secret one that I just explained for doing the ending while being passive. The other one is for not lighting any of the wall candles during a playthrough. So go back to the main menu, restart a new game, and here is a 10-minute speedrun of the entire game while lighting no wall candles. So from the very beginning of the game, you're going to light that candle because you're going to need it to progress out of the room. But from here on out, I literally don't pull it out. I only have my phone in my hand for the rest of the game. I will be showing you the optimal path through the game from item to item. You won't need the collectibles. We won't need the dolls. We're going to be skipping all that. We're going to be doing the fundamental stuff we need for the story. So I'm just going to let the video play out. Again, it's about a 10-minute walkthrough at this point. That's going to take you through the entire game. It's only going to do the necessary steps you need to complete the game. And at the very end, I will do the other ending, which I again explained. It is for being passive, it is for just sitting in the cage and dying. And at the same time, I will also get the achievement or trophy for not lighting a single wall candle because I did this entire playthrough with only my cell phone out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like the video. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, consider supporting this channel on Patreon. You'd be surprised that there aren't that many people willing to play a game like this for Gamerscore or for a Platinum Trophy. So the market for people watching 100% full game walkthroughs of indie games, there's not that many of you. So Patreon is always truly, truly appreciated if you want, but it's completely optional, completely voluntary, guys. Drop a like, share the video with a friend would be appreciated, and hopefully I see you guys next time. Peace.